old?
3 months old.
3 months, okay.
And this was taken today.
All right, okay. And that's our suspect?
Yep.
Any idea in age?
Yeah, it's in my notes I'm going to pull out.
Okay.
I think he's 41 if I'm not mistaken.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So this is the case of Obinna Igbokwe, a 41-year-old Nigerian man who lives in the US. Before we get into the video, first of all, my heart goes out to this family. This is such a horrific crime this man has committed. I don't know what was going through his head in those final moments. I don't know if, my thinking is he probably has some sort of mental issues, bipolar disorder or something like that, because I don't imagine a normal person doing this. Anyway, let's get into the video. A Nigerian man living in Texas, Obinna Igbokwe, shot his wife and then shot his mother-in-law and eventually shot himself. 41-year-old Nigerian man Obinna shot his wife and killed his mother-in-law. So he shot both of them, but the mother-in-law succumbed to the gun wound on the spot. Then he has the audacity to kidnap his 3-month-old baby. So this man, after shooting these two women, decided that, you know what, now I'm going to take my 3-month-old baby and run with the baby. The saddest part about this case is that there was a 14-year-old boy in that house, and this child has witnessed every damn thing. There are even reports that the gun was pointed towards him, but he was able to run. So I'm going to give you like a brief timeline according to the reports from the police of when this violent rampage started. So the police are reporting that the violent rampage began unfolding at around 7 p.m. on Wednesday, when the police got a call on a shooting. Responding officers found Tangela Igbokwe and her mother Linda Larkins suffering from gunshot wounds to the head. I'm assuming the mother-in-law was probably living with them to support with the child care, because there's just a 3-month-old in the household. So I believe she just moved in to help with that small child. So this even makes this case really, really sad and heartbreaking. So the wife, Tangela, was rushed to hospital, while Linda, the mother-in-law, was pronounced dead at the scene. The motive is said to be a child custody battle. The quick-thinking 14-year-old ran off to the neighbors to seek help. So I'm assuming, it has not been reported, but I'm assuming it's probably this 14-year-old that went ahead and called for help, and maybe the neighbors called 911. I'm sure that 911 call will be released in due course. Usually that's the good thing about US cases, like they eventually, get to release the behind the scenes. So I'm really keen on listening to that 911 call. Now, the other thing about US is if there's a custody battle and someone decides to take off with a child, then that's an automatic abduction. So whenever this man, whenever Obinna ran off with a 3-month-old child, there was an automatic Amber Alert that was released by the authorities saying that Mansa, the 3-month-old, was in danger of harm and even death. Now, around midnight, detectives receive a call from police saying that they had Mansa Igbokwe in their care. So I think the man ran off, and oh my God, this is just God, honestly. I don't know if you believe in God. I do. I just think that God wanted to save this child, because you tell me what stopped the man from shooting this little innocent child, if not God. It was reported that a male dropped off the child in a car seat at a local hotel and said he would be right back, but never returned. So in that final moment, he just decided that, you know what, I am going to save this baby. I'm going to hand it somewhere so that it can be found. About an hour later, officers in a neighboring city located a white Honda Accord and attempted to pull him over, but he sped away. So I think there was a bit of a police chase, and after that brief chase, the police report that he stopped at a parking lot and decided to shoot himself. They tried to save him, but he succumbed. Mansa is unharmed and has been reunited with the family members. I'm just grateful that this 3-month-old baby gets to survive. I am saddened, by the trauma that has been left behind for the two children. We all know these days that subconsciously this 3-month-old baby has seen every single thing, and that trauma has already started. That trauma has been recorded in the brain of this young child. Now, it's just crazy these days. I don't even know what advice people can get, people who are in marriages. I don't know what advice they can be given anymore, because usually you go for counseling, you try to work things out, it doesn't work, and then usually the solution is divorce, go your separate ways, try and raise the children. But clearly that is not working anymore. It's almost like as soon as you decide to leave, then it's over for you. Somebody is going to kill you. Somebody is going to harm you. If you are in a domestic violence situation, by all means, try and get help. To be honest, where I'm sitting, I don't know what that help looks like, but you know your situation. If you can leave, leave. Whatever you can do to save your life, to save your children's life, do that. Will be following up, especially considering that the wife is in ICU. They're trying as much as possible to, to save her life. And I would be so happy if she gets to recover from all this and comes back to life and is able to raise that tiny young man. So what do you guys think about this case? What do you think may have triggered this man to the extent of killing the mother-in-law? For the most part, I understand why you'd kill your wife, but by extension, why would you kill your mother-in-law? Do you think he felt that the mother-in-law was the one encouraging the daughter to leave him or something like that? I really don't know. But this is just scary from a family point of view, because usually we get our mothers to come into our homes when we've had children and to help us take care of the kids and things like that. Now is sounding a little bit scary for grandmothers out there. What are your thoughts on this case? I want to know. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. So that's it for this case, guys. That's it for this case. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you're subscribed on your way out. Make sure to turn on that post notification bell. It helps me a lot. Make sure to like and engage with me in the comments section. Thank you once again. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.